Are you grateful for your freedom? Thank a veteran. Today we honor the men and women who stood ready and fought for our nation. We honor them for their service. We honor them for their sacrifice. We honor them for facing danger to keep us safe. We honor them for tears and bloodshed. We honor the loved ones who waited at home. Today and always, we honor our veterans. Thank you for your service.
And which branch of the armed services do you serve in?
Hello, my name is Travis Smalls. I currently serve in the United States Air Force.
How many years have you served?
I've served approximately almost 24 years in the Air Force thus far.
What do you like about serving in the military?
One of the principal things I love about serving in the military is the opportunity it's given me, not only myself, but my family and I, to travel the world, experience different cultures, and really see the different things that connect us all, regardless of our nationalities.
What don't you like about serving in the military?
Good question. So one of the things that I find difficult in the military is the part when we have to leave our families behind. Earlier I mentioned, experiencing different cultures, but sometimes that requires us to leave our families behind when we actually go on deployments or various missions.
How did you make it, or how did it make you feel to protect the United States?
So it makes me feel wonderful knowing that the cause, that the purpose for me joining the military has a larger purpose or goal. And I can honestly say most of the men and women that I've come across in the United States military, we all have the same sentiment in that we all are serving a greater purpose than ourselves, which is protecting the national security of our nation.
Did you go to war? If yes, which one?
Yes, actually, I've been deployed quite a few times. Been to Iraq quite a few times, other countries also in Southeast Asia, which is one of the difficult things I mentioned earlier, having to leave and separate from your family. And sometimes guys go away for months, years, and that can be a very difficult part for family members.
Which war?
Iraqi freedom, for that primarily. It was all kind of tied to Iraqi freedom, the different deployments I kind of took part in.
Well, we thank you for your service.
But thank you.
Hi, my name is Tabitha Johnson. I served 4 years in the United States Army. The Army instilled discipline and teamwork. It also gave me an opportunity to further my education. I was able to build friendships with people from different races, backgrounds, and religions. That gave me a better understanding and respect for other cultures. I served during Operation Desert Storm, which is also known as the Gulf War. During that time, I was stationed at Fort Gordon in Augusta, Georgia. I worked at Dwight D. Eisenhower Medical Center as a combat medical specialist. I was also assigned to funeral detail. It was an honor serving my country, being able to provide medical care for wounded soldiers and to provide comfort to grieving families.
Hello, my name is Corporal Hampton, and most of you already know me as Dr. Jennings' son. I am in the United States Army, and I was recently prior service in the U.S. National Guard for South Carolina. I spent about 8 years in the Army consecutively, and some of the things I like about the Army are, receiving awards and, getting to go on training events. I recently received an award from the Korean Rock Army, and I got that award from being here in Korea and doing some outstanding things for senior support on their end. This is what the award looks like. It's a one of one. Only a few people have ever received this, and no one in my battalion has actually received this besides me. Some of the things that I don't like about the Army are just about how hard it is to get into certain schools and classes that have like more combat-based structures like air assault and airborne, but other than that, there's not really a whole lot that I don't like about the Army. I haven't been in any wars, and I don't really plan on going to any wars. I really hope that everything stays peaceful while I'm here. I have about 4 more months here. I should be coming home in around like February, so I'm looking forward to that. The way it made me feel to join the Army and protect the United States was pretty cool, because it's only done by the 1% of the world, and it makes you feel as not really as if you're doing anything great, but it gives you a sense of accomplishment, and that's a big thing that I really enjoy about the Army as well. And I really hope that a lot of other people hope to strive towards to make themselves better, make their country better, and contribute to the general public. And other than that, it's great speaking to you all, and I hope you all have a great day.
My name is Louis Howell Sr., and I served in the United States Army from 1967 until 1969. I went into the war, which was in the Vietnam War in '68. Thing that I liked about it, or the Army, what I liked about it, the Army, was my knowledge that I had received while I was in there, because I learned a whole lot from the Army that I would have learned if I had not went in. Now, when I went in, I didn't want to go. I was drafted, but after I was in there, I learned from it, and I'm glad that I did go and I served my time. To protect the United States, it makes you feel good about what you're doing, especially if you like doing the job that you do, because you think about it when you look at these countries and the way how people live in these countries, and you can look around and say, well, America could have been like this, but you hope and pray that it never becomes like that. Veterans Day is very important because there's so many veterans that have been forgotten, and there's so many of them when they went to war, when they came back, many of them didn't have no desire to even live or to go on with their lives, and they went through so much because they have seen so much and they have experienced so much, until when they come back and they think about, as for instance, as the Vietnam War. In Vietnam, when we came back from Vietnam, we were not honored. We were dishonored when we came home. We didn't have a parade. We didn't have no welcome home. None of that. It was years later before they started recognizing that the Vietnam veterans and thanking them for what they had done. And it was something that the Vietnam veterans, many of them, just like I was drafted, but many was volunteer. But when you came home, in politics again, they didn't honor you. They didn't. They thought that what you did, they call you names. These are things that happen. It really happened. They have changed a whole lot, which I'm glad of that, because when the veterans come back home, and the people in the community and the people kind of respect you for just being a veteran, for your service and for what you're doing.
Thank you, Bishop Howard, for your time. And thank you for your service.
Okay, thank you.
Happy Veterans Day 2021. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. I served during Desert Shield and Desert Storm during the Iraq War. I was a nuclear reactor operator as an electronics technician. And it was very exciting because at 18 years old, I was running a nuclear power plant as a supervisor. After the Navy, I went back as a defense contractor for another 13 years, rounding out a full 20 working for the U.S. Navy. From everything that I learned there, what did I like? The structure, the work that you can and can't talk about, the things that you're able to do that your friends and family will never ever get that opportunity. And some of the systems and commands were just amazing. Some of the bases you see in movies, I got to visit. I got to do work on them. Worked on medical commands and naval hospitals, weapon systems, submarines, aircraft communications, and cybersecurity, all of which contributed to the security of the United States. Things you don't like: standing watch, cleaning the bilge, standing at attention, being away from your family, long hours. But you generate friends and you generate skills that help you through those times. And as you spend more time in the military, you figure that out. It's a good place to learn the opportunities, the exposure, some of the travel. Less than 3% of U.S. citizens that are eligible to serve in the U.S. military do. It's a very small number of people. And as serving in my capacities, both as a civilian and as a military member, I'm very proud of what I did. I know that several of the systems that I worked on are in use now and are active and protecting our country. I'm very proud of some of that work. I continue to really look at how do I contribute and what my current career is. So have a happy Veterans Day. Thank some of us veterans, because we're here for you. Thank you.
Greetings, Whittaker Wildcats. It is my honor to be a part of your Veterans Day tribute program. My name is First Sergeant Sammy Gordon, and I served 23 years in the active Army and the Army Reserves. Some of the things I enjoyed about being in the military were being able to travel, meet new people, and going to different countries. One of the things I did not like about being in the military was being away from my family for a long period of time. I was proud to serve my country and protect my family and friends. I was fortunate to serve during the Grenada War, invasion of Panama, the Persian Gulf War, Iraq War, and the War of Afghanistan, without having to go into combat or do any actual fight. If you see a veteran today, tell them these two words: thank you, and they will appreciate it. As for now, stay safe, have a great day, and remember, Wildcats.